With game streaming on the rise, lots of people are looking to get into it but aren't quite sure of how to make a living doing it. Well, as a full-time YouTuber and streamer myself, I'm here to explain just how getting paid live streaming works, as well as how you can get started. People seem to enjoy my previous video on how YouTubers get paid, so if you're interested in that, give that one a look too. Having a YouTube channel on the side is a great way to archive your past broadcasts for people who missed them live after all. Before we get too deep into things though, let me talk about Hitbox TV and Twitch TV. They're both game streaming sites that work nearly the exact same way when it comes to how you get paid, so I'll explain how they both work. Personally, I'm a partner over on Hitbox TV, so most of the screenshots you'll be seeing of the behind-the-scenes stuff will be from Hitbox. Number 1. How streamers get paid. Streamers get paid 4 ways on Hitbox and Twitch: through advertisements, through subscriptions, through paid promotions, and through donations. Let's go through them one by one. First are advertisements. The streamer will have the ability to run ad breaks during live streams, and any viewers without ad block turned on will see them. For every advertisement seen, a small amount of money will be generated for the streamer. Now this works the exact same way as what I went over in my video on YouTubers, and unfortunately it pays just as little on most months. Advertisement revenue is worth a very minor part of a full-time streamer's pay, with each individual ad view being worth less than 1 cent. It can add up and be nice for very big streams, but for most people it's extremely minor. Next are subscriptions. On Hitbox and Twitch, users have the option to subscribe to a user for $5 a month. Subscribing to someone on Twitch gives you a badge next to your name in the chat, a list of any custom emoticons that the streamer may have made for use across the entire website, immunity to slow mode in the chat, and access to the subscriber-only chat. Over on Hitbox TV, it gives you all those same features, plus a $5 gift card for G2A.com where you can buy discount video games. It's the same site that I always link in the description of my videos if you want to go check it out. For the streamer, every time someone subscribes to you on either website, you get a portion of that $5 every month. How much you get depends on how popular you are, but most users tend to start with a 50-50 split of the $5, with massive streamers getting 70 or 80% of that. This makes up a great deal of a streamer's stable income. Next are paid promotions. These aren't always directly connected to Twitch or Hitbox, but are very common for large streamers. Usually you'll see massive streamers having promoted deals with companies like Chairs4Gaming or Loot Crate. The money from this is always completely private, and depends on the popularity of the streamer, but is a common sight on pages of the biggest streamers. They generate good money, but are hard to come by until you get pretty much famous. Lastly, we have donations. Donations are easily where some streamers earn the bulk of their income depending on the kind of personality that they are. I'm sure we've all seen clips of streamers as they react live to getting thousands of dollars in donations. Well, when you put out a tip jar while giving 5 to 8 hours of free entertainment every day, sometimes that tip jar ends up very full. It's less stable income than subscriptions that happen every month, however some days you can come away with literally $1,000. This usually only happens with fairly popular streamers with a good track record of streaming long hours many days a week, as these are the streamers that people tend to get attached to. Number 2. How you can get paid streaming. On Hitbox TV, all you have to do is make an account and you already have a subscribe button and get money for advertisements. You don't need a partnership to get paid. Over on Twitch TV, you'll need a partnership first. Because of that, I'll go into how to get a partnership in this section. On Twitch TV, to get a partnership, the main requirement at this time is that you have an average of 500 people watching your stream at all times. This means that you're going to have to stream consistently and often for a very long time to build up an audience like that. For some people, they get it in less than a year, but most people take more. It takes a lot of time and dedication to build up an audience of that size. It's worth noting that the 500-person mark is not a hard requirement, and that people have been partnered with less before, if it's generally believed that for sure they'll hit the 500 concurrent viewer mark. On Hitbox TV, you don't need a partnership to get paid, but if you would like a partnership, you can get it around the 100 viewer mark rather than 500. Once again, people do often get in with less, as I got my personal Hitbox partnership with 70 viewers rather than 100. Let's go into reasons for getting partnered outside of just pay though. On both websites, once you're a partner, you'll be able to make and upload subscriber-only emoticons for your subscribers to enjoy using across the whole website, and access to transcoding options. What transcoding does is it allows all of your viewers to pick what quality they want to watch your stream in. This is a great tool for streams, as it means viewers with less powerful internet plans or weak internet connections are still able to watch your stream even if you broadcast in a very high quality. This means that even on Hitbox, where you get paid as soon as you start streaming, getting a partnership is still a very big deal. Number 3, choosing between Hitbox TV and Twitch TV. I've personally spent about 3 years in the past on Twitch TV, as well as the last year and a half as a partner on Hitbox TV, so I have a ton of personal experience with both, and I'll be running down the advantages for both of them. Neither one of them is straight up better than the other, so make sure you take your time choosing, as if you partner with one of them, you'll no longer be able to stream with the other one while you're still under contract. Advantages for Hitbox. It has 1/5 the requirement for a partnership, only needing 100 viewers rather than 500 for the exact same bonus while partnering. Hitbox has a very small delay for the streamers and the viewers, so small in fact that on source quality the average delay is only 4 seconds, ensuring that the conversation between the streamer and the viewer is always up to date. Hitbox has much more powerful servers hosting the streams, meaning that you can have a 60 frames per second, 1080p HD stream with a 20 megabit per second bitrate. What that translates to is a stream so clear and smooth that it looks like you are playing the game yourself. If you don't believe me, go look up Nova War's stream on Hitbox and look how crisp it is for yourself. It requires a very powerful 2-computer setup to host a stream of that quality, but it is possible. Everything on Hitbox TV other than the video itself is in HTML5 rather than Flash. The video itself is in Flash wrapped in HTML5. This means that the website as a whole tends to be very stable and work for most people. It's not quite glitch-free, but you'll run into less issues than on Twitch. Lastly, Hitbox has a very large international audience. If you plan to stream in a language that isn't English, Hitbox is a must. Now onto the advantages for Twitch TV. First of all, it is much more popular. Although Hitbox is a great site in terms of the service it provides, it's not nearly as well known or as popular as Twitch TV. This means that far more people are already watching Twitch. Although this can make it hard to first get started, as there's always going to be super popular streamers streaming at all times of day, you instantly have room to grow once your fanbase starts growing, as so many people already use the website. Especially if you already have an established fanbase from a website like YouTube to help you start up. And 2, more chances of getting a sponsorship deal. Twitch has a lot more sponsors with different gaming companies that are always looking for Twitch streamers to work with. At the time of this video, Hitbox is only just starting to pick up sponsors. Because of this, you're much more likely to get a lucrative sponsorship with Twitch TV. This may change in the future, but for now, already popular streamers might end up making more money on Twitch if they choose to take sponsorships. So to recap, Hitbox provides a more stable and clear stream while allowing you to earn money from the very first day you start streaming. But Twitch TV already has a ton of people watching it and a lot of sponsors looking for up-and-coming streamers to work with. What one should you pick? That's up to you. Try out both and see how you feel about it before you go signing any contracts, though. Now that I've told you all about how streamers get paid and given you information on both websites, I'm sure at least some of you will want to go out there and get started on streaming but don't know exactly how to start. Well, I'm happy to say that this time next week I'll be uploading a video showing you exactly how to start streaming. If this is in the future and that video is already out, I'll have an annotation linking to it on screen right now. I'll be showing you how to stream to Hitbox and Twitch TV using free software, as well as showing you a bit of the behind the scenes of how I do my show. Best of luck to everyone out there, and I hope to see you again on next week's video. That's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, give it a like, share it online, and subscribe to see some more of my stuff. After the massive success of how YouTubers get paid on Reddit, I was pretty pumped to make this video for you guys, so I hope you guys found it useful. How YouTubers get paid was the fastest spreading video I've ever made on my channel in the 4+ years history of this YouTube channel, and it's my full-time job, so that's a pretty big deal to me. And that's thanks to you guys, so thank you very much everybody who spread the video around and made it the success that it was. Now, if you'll excuse me, it's time for me to stop being lazy and get back to writing the next week's streaming video. Hey, if you want to watch some more of my stuff while you wait, though, I've been doing a video a day for over 4 years, so there's no lack of content here. Check out the video on the left if you want to see my recordings of the WWE 2K15 streams I've been doing over on Hitbox, and join in the man bar hype as we try to win the World Heavyweight Championship with the 400-pound man bar. Or you could check out the video on the right of some Minecraft being played on our community Minecraft server that you can join with a $5 donation on Patreon in the description, or by subscribing to me on my own Hitbox TV page. Thank you everybody for watching, and until next time, have a nice day.